everyone. This is your host J.R. Michael and the Beat Guy, and tonight
That's
we
me.
got a fabulous story for you and random questions. Make it random 8. And we have a special guest
What's the
tonight.
story?
Oh, the story you'll find out.
Introduce yourself.
We
I
have
am the
hostage
hostage's
two.
mother.
Yes. Introduce yourself.
Oh, she is. She gave me a face. She is the faceless mother.
The faceless mother.
The faceless.
She is the
Let me
mother of the voice in the back of the room.
I'm the faceless mother.
Gotcha.
Yep. Everyone who comments, I shall make this clear right now. I'm going to say it now. I'll probably say it in the beginning of every episode coming up. There is a delay. We have that to protect the comments from like people who are telling you about their cryptocurrency and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your comment will come through. It just might be like a minute behind. All right.
He brought me across state lines again. It really is
Oh, he did?
trafficking and not just kidnapping.
So where
No,
are you
it
guys
is
located?
not.
I can vouch for that.
We're in Kentucky right now.
Kentucky.
Now they're going to find us.
Wow.
We're in Nevada. Oh, shoot.
We're in the home of the free.
Home of the free, land of the brave.
I'm not free. I'm not free.
Oh boy.
I've been kept here against my will, forced
Yeah,
to
but you
do a
got-
podcast for like 11 or 12 weeks straight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying
you
to
got-
break
you
her
got-
out.
Yes, the faceless mother is going to establish my freedom.
Well, you
Oh,
got
no,
free
it's
wine,
not
though.
going to happen like that. Yo, I got a question, JR. Well, how come when
Yes.
we're live, it doesn't say JR and the Beat Guy? It just says,
Yeah.
welcome to our live show.
I don't know. I haven't figured
Because
that
the hostage is more important.
Okay, we'll figure it out next time.
Hello, this is a podcast of the voice in the back of the room and
The voice in the back of the room. Mother.
Mother.
and the faceless mother.
Let me see if I can-
Da-na-na-na.
Da-na-na.
All right, JR. How was your
Yes.
Christmas? How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was pretty good. Can't complain. It went by pretty quick, though. That's for sure.
Wait, you can't complain about your Christmas? I'm pretty sure
No.
you can complain about it. Anyone can complain about anything.
You're right, but nobody wants to hear it, though.
But yeah, that's
Correct.
That's life.
Yes.
What's life?
Yes. Let me fix the title since you're busting my chops about it.
Yeah.
I hope he says J.R. Michael and the voice in the back of the room just to mess with you.
Yeah. This episode isn't called The Normal.
He's going to put J.R. Michael and the faceless mother.
No. I want to, but he won't let me. Vinny wants me to keep it.
No, you can play around with it. I'll deal with it. Today I'm very loose. You got me in a
Okay.
good mood.
All right.
Loose.
I'm a loosey goosey.
I
A loosey goosey.
I don't know if you want to advertise that, Suda.
I'm not advertising it. I'm promoting
He'll
it.
get arrested in this state.
Not in Nevada. In Nevada, it's completely legal to be loose. Should I send our lawyer a link?
That's up to you.
Did you? Suda just realized what he did by putting me and my mother together on a microphone.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a problem.
I got all of my personality from her. So
Ooh.
Oh, I changed
All
the
right.
title.
why are you
so we're
offended
good.
by that? That's a good thing.
It's dangerous for me.
I was thinking,
Oh my God,
Oh, you
Becky.
can't say that down here in this state.
I can't say that word here.
Oh my God, Becky, did you see that butt?
Oh my goodness.
So,
Oh my goodness.
what is the question that you guys have tonight?
Well, the first question is, how was your Christmas? You still haven't
Oh.
answered that. You said it
Oh,
was nothing to complain
yeah.
about, but you didn't go into
No.
detail.
That was answering.
I guess it
what-
is
Wait a
answer.
minute. That was answering. You just did not like his answer.
Well, yeah, that's how it works with me.
Well, I don't like to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. The kids woke me up at
Well,
5:30
you
in the
had
morning,
children.
so- yeah.
Ooh.
So
You have children.
That's cute. That's cute.
Thank
That's
you,
cute.
thank you, Caitlin. I
old are
realize
your
I have
kids again?
two.
How How old are
One
you
is
kids?
9.
If you
and
want to
one is
answer that on
6.
camera.
One is 9 and one is 6.
So you would say 6'9".
I wish you had a
Yes,
visual
it's
on my
two-
mom's facial
I got
expressions.
2 daughters. 2 daughters.
Oh,
She
they're
not,
in
she
Training
not-
Day, the music video.
she nodded with wide eyes.
Yes. So yeah, they got a lot of gifts and stuff, and I just wanted to sleep.
I'm stuck looking behind me because of the facial reactions. They got a lot of gifts and stuff.
Yeah, and I just wanted to sit down at the couch, and I mean I enjoyed it. They ate candy canes, and we did s'mores at the table. Why is there's an echo? Vinny? Why is there an
Echo.
echo?
Is there an echo?
Testing. Oh,
There's
my
no
mic.
echo on my side.
Testing.
Is there an echo? Read the comments. Is anyone commenting there's an echo?
Testing. 1, 2.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
There's
So
the
yeah,
host,
Resolved.
producers, and guests. No.
solve. Stretch Armstrong.
Ooh, yeah.
Where is he, by the way?
Actually,
Stretch Armstrong's in New Jersey in a storage
he's
unit.
in a storage unit. Although my brother did send Pseudo a picture of the nemesis of Stretch Armstrong that
Yeah.
we owned as children.
He has a nemesis?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
My children.
Do you not know that he has a
They
nemesis?
love the enemies.
No. What is the nemesis?
Let me pull up his actual name. I don't want to butcher this.
Well, you could ask the hostage in the back of the room. She knows.
What's his nemesis name?
I rather liked watching Pseudo struggle here, actually.
I don't know. I just
Okay.
bought them.
Ah. Oh, so you like
It's
Stretch
Vac
Armstrong
Man.
too?
You would
Okay.
vacuum. You would vacuum him. It's
Vac-Man?
Vacuum.
Vac
I
Man.
bought a Vac-Man?
He gets locked in place by removing the air from him. He also had other enemies such as Evil X-Ray, Wrench Armstrong, Stretch Monster, or / Jonathan Rock.
Vac Man, you could pump him full of air from the vacuum and he'd expand, and when you remove
Right.
the air, he became hard as rock.
Wow.
Hard as a rock.
Totally
as a
forgot about
rock.
Say
his
whatever you're
nemesis.
Just the
Hard.
opposite, huh?
Hard as a rock. You ain't stretching that out. Nope. That's hard as a rock.
That's not. My God, I'm
Stands up like an arm. Hard as a rock.
She said, "Wow, it gets hard as rock when you." Mom said he gets hard as rock when you stop blowing him. Wow.
Oh wow, that never works like that. You stop blowing and he gets hard.
Oh my god.
It's the secret to life. All the women out there. No, I'm kidding. I went too far.
Yeah, you don't know when to stop.
That's what she said.
That's called rape. That's sexual assault, Pseudo.
I didn't co-sign it.
All right, Diddy.
Oh, did he? Yes, he did.
So, how
What's
was your
about that? Do you not want to talk
Excuse me?
about Diddy? Too?
That's allegedly.
Yo, I
Right,
got some
alleg-
really cool things.
allegedly.
I
So-
got
so-
a stackable Jenga. I love
Oh,
Jenga.
look at
One of my
that.
favorite games. Got a
Right.
miniature one. Super cool. I got some M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, otherwise known as.
Oh, I got that too.
And some and a little Lego kit. Ooh.
Ooh.
A miniature Lego kit that I could build myself because I'm a little nerd and I love that.
I think we should all say it, Pseudo.
Wha-
Wow.
Wow. We all do JR's tagline now.
We call JR out for saying wow a lot.
You'll hear it a couple times. There's a bingo sheet that
Well,
goes
you-
around with
do you
wows
have
on it.
a
It's
no-
just
do you
all
have a-
wows.
It's all different varieties of wow.
This is wow as a reaction. Wow is an answer.
We're playing
Wow
four-
is
This bingo game is called Four Corners.
it's all wow.
Well,
Wow.
you have a notebook of how many times I say wow?
Do you want me to?
We can
No,
start
no,
this
no,
right
no,
now.
No,
You can say wow.
No.
We can make it a contest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, the faceless mother has ideas.
Ooh,
I
wow.
can see that.
Wow.
Wow.
So, are you guys ready for question 1?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
we'll do question 1. Wow.
Did you drink tonight, Vinny?
They're
Hey,
no.
hey, I know who I know I asked you who shot you, but what is this with lipstick?
So this lipstick story is gonna be revealed.
No, it's not. That
Wow.
will be for the final show. It will be revealed. That is just a question that those two want to ask me, but
Oh, I
it's
do
not
too.
happening. It's not happening tonight. It's not happening.
Those two?
Those two. Everyone
Those
wants
two?
to ask you this question.
What,
They
what
want
do you
answers.
mean by those two?
The beat guy and the
Yeah.
hostage. I'm not answering that question.
Those two. Those
lipstick
were
is-
they now? Were they now?
This is
Poor
This
JR
is
did not know what he was getting into with this.
no. I have no idea what I was getting into. No, I didn't.
Oh,
But
wow.
thank you.
All right, are we ready for the real first question?
Yeah, let's get
Yes,
into
we
this.
are.
You're off the hot
Wow.
seat for now, JR.
Oh, just
All right,
for
question
now.
one.
Thanks. I'm gonna have another
For
drink.
now.
Question number 1.
It's like the dating game. Question number 1.
Question number 1 for
Yes.
Bachelor 1.
$1,000.
Tell me.
Did you know that plants could be poached?
What?
No. Plants can be poached?
No, I didn't know that.
How do you poach a plant? Do you
Yeah,
like put it
please.
in like vinegar? Do you soak it in
Enlighten me.
vinegar and poach it real quickly?
Oh, we're not talking about cooking.
Oh,
We're talking about like poaching a rhinoceros.
wait.
Stealing a plant?
Why would you steal a plant? Are people running around from property to property
Yeah.
stealing plants? Like,
So,
Not here. Not here.
yo, I'm gonna
Well,
take
wait,
that
they
tree
might
from
do
next
it
door.
From Monday through Saturday, but not on Sunday.
A little bit lower with the volume, JR. You're too loud. All right.
well, this story actually was written, I got this one from BBC, and it was written
A little bit lower.
Okay.
by Nomsa Maseko in the Succulent Karoo and Rob Wilson in London. Anyway, apparently there's a whole illegal trade that's booming in South Africa where succulents are being poached.
Poached. So
Really?
there's more things other than just animals that are being poached from South Africa. Wow.
Apparently.
Society has an obsession with poaching from South Africa. Why don't we just like...
So apparently many of the world's succulent species are only found in the Succulent Karoo Desert, which spans South Africa and Namibia.
Namibia?
Where is that? In
What is
Africa?
Namibia? Where is that?
Namibia? I don't know.
That seems like a lot of work for a plant.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah, it does.
like sneaking up on it? Is the plant like scared of you and you're stealing them?
Well, what's actually happening is these plants are so popular that they are being sold overseas, so often to the United States or the UK, et cetera, et cetera. But they said a lot of these plants are very localized to this particular desert area, and at least 7 different species have gone extinct due to poaching.
Really? Wow. So from
Yes?
from elephants
Yep.
to
No, other way. Other way. There you go.
what? We good?
Rhinos.
Elephants to what? Elephants to...
To poaching plants?
Yeah, they're poaching like succulents, right? That's what it is?
Yeah.
So, like, rare succulent poached, like lions, elephants, and stuff like that, they're illegally being taken from their natural environment and put somewhere else.
To who can afford it?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's kind
To
of,
whom can afford it?
Yes.
To
Are
whom?
they making medicine out of it?
Don't mess
Or
with me.
No, it's just their succulents are popular.
wow, do they
No.
suck
Wow.
all the stuff out of it?
Do you know what a
there's-
succulent is?
It's a plant.
So they use screwdrivers to uproot the succulents, and they carry backpacks and sacks to keep the stolen plants.
Ooh.
Really? Wow. Huh. This is interesting.
They also say once the money is obtained for these succulents, there's a significant increase in drug and alcohol use and child neglect
What?
What?
Over succulents?
in these communities.
So these children are being neglected because
I'm
succulents
guessing-
are stolen?
I'm guessing you have people in the communities who are poaching the plants themselves.
This
Damn.
doesn't make it. This doesn't make any sense. So
No, it doesn't. Who else would have access to them?
exactly.
I don't know why people would. I don't get it.
I guess I'm just saying that there's an illegal succulent trade out there that none of us knew about.
Apparently so. It sounds so bad.
The
It
major,
sounds
the,
so succulent.
Push anything.
Oh.
the major source of demand comes from China, apparently.
Oh,
No wonder. Freak show over there. You know, they're
A
very
freak
popular
show.
in sex games and stuff like that over there.
Hmm. Wait.
I
What?
thought
Are
that
you
was
talking about
Japan.
sex games? You're selling plants for
I
sex
I
games?
thought that was Japan and Germany.
Oh, maybe.
Yes, them too.
We're not talking about systems or poop.
No, we're not.
That's funny. That's funny.
That
Thank you.
is.
I am sometimes,
Occasionally.
despite my lack of freedom.
The chains are sackled.
Well,
know,
you get.
When
You get.
it's learned helplessness at this point.
No.
Well, how could it be? You get. You get pizza.
It's
You get
Munchausen
wine?
syndrome. You're starting
I
to
mean,
enjoy
come
it.
That's not Munchausen.
Oh, that's Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, it's Stockholm. Get it right, Pseudo.
Yeah, Stockholm syndrome. She's starting to enjoy it.
Starting.
Oh, it's starting.
That's right.
I forgot the G. See, G's moving silence.
It's a lie. You could hear me coughing. My health is starting to decline.
That's because I don't take care of my hostages.
Oh my god.
Be prepared. There's no water.
I'm so ill. Pseudo doesn't care for me. I've been diagnosed with a very bad illness called the common cold.
I'm gonna put whiskey
Oh,
over there, and
man.
that's it.
I do have whiskey. It's acting as cough syrup.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
wait. So, big
Sipping
guy,
on straight.
what's your opinion about that question?
I think succulents should be poached. I think there's no other way to steal a plant than poach it.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna start poaching trees and putting them in my yard. Just wait. I'm gonna poach them all.
Is this like Pokemon? You're
Yeah,
gonna catch them all?
I gotta poach them all. Nintendo's gonna sue me for that one.
I mean, I'm sure whoever's listening who knows all about like biodiversity and climate culture and all of that is gonna rip us apart. I'm very entertained that there's an illegal succulent trade going on.
I'm kind of proud of us as a society.
This is crazy.
I'm really proud that we're being so sneaky that we could sneak plants across borders.
What are they gonna call
It's
that?
impressive.
They seized
I know.
1.6 billion like pounds of 1.6 billion succulent plants in 5 years, like from 2019 to 2024, that were being poached.
Yo.
Wow.
So when you're in Home Depot and you're looking at those succulents and you're thinking about buying some for your mantle, just think, that's a blood diamond.
Yes.
So
But I
if we
have to
have
have the
sex
Rocky
trafficking,
theme song playing.
what would succulent trafficking be?
Oh, succulent trafficking?
Succulent trafficking.
Succulent trafficking.
Succulent trafficking.
Well, why
Succulent
is there
trafficking.
so much emphasis on the succulent? What's going on?
Succulent.
You couldn't help it either, JR. I see you.
Come on. Wow, JR.
What? No, it was just the emphasis on
Succulent.
succulents. You know,
I'm going to pull out
it's
the
like-
creepy voice. You better stop. Hey, guys, you want to play with some succulents today?
We told you you're not allowed to use that voice on air.
Hey, guys, you want to play with succulents?
You just made it weird,
brought 'em from
big guy.
Africa.
We will remove your microphone. Stop it.
we'll put you in the White House.
Oh, you better be careful. I might fall asleep.
All right. Anyway, so moral of the story: there's an illegal succulent trade out there. They're being poached from South Africa, and 7 species have gone extinct.
Wow.
Leave in the comments. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, you can't make this up.
Every poach begins in Africa.
Exactly.
I just said
Wow.
the truth.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That was the whole puzzle in one night. We're already done.
All right. Question number 2.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on the implantation sensors that could help heal broken bones in weeks instead of months?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Question.
Go ahead.
Is it
Go
like
ahead.
microwaving food? Is it like microwaving food? Is it like when you microwave food and you slow cook food? Slow cooking food comes out so much better than when you microwave it. So are these bones more fragile in the same sense of like you're fast paced at it? You're rushing something that should just take time? And also, what the hell is up with us? No one wants to deal with pain. No one wants to deal with pain. We're trying to avoid it by any means necessary. Do you know there's whole societies where pain is the only way to feel happiness?
He's obsessed with this topic lately. He's dragging it into this question.
Oh, I did. I dragged it in like a dead body from the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Are you?
Anyway, okay, so this story actually came from the Good News Network, and it was written by Andy Corbley. Yes, and apparently, so there's researchers at the University of Oregon, and they created these sensors that transmit real-time data about what's happening at an injury site after these implants are put in the body. So they haven't done this with humans yet, but they have done it with rats. So ultimately, the
All
sensors allow
rats.
physicians to monitor a patient's progress and adjust exercises along the way to ensure that they're benefiting from the right amount of exercise.
Oh.
Okay. There is no physician paying attention at all. They sit around and they wait for a ding, like a cell phone. And they say, oh, number 238 has an issue. Who's 238?
I don't know. Why would you put a person to an injury? Why would you
Because
correlate it to have
Because
emotion?
because it has to have anything put in the body medically has to have a code.
Oh, so like that's like numbers on the back of my neck.
That's right.
We've seen the movie Repo Man.
So
Scare
if
me.
something
Sorry.
happens,
You
if
never.
they can't identify a body, they can identify a body by implants in various places.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And now they'll be able to identify you that way.
So what I'm hearing is I have to get a boob job so that when pseudo inevitably murders me as his hostage and I'm not identifiable, they could identify me by the essentially the QR code on my breast implants.
Yes, yes, scan here.
Scan here to get a nipple.
Scan here. Scan here to find out who got the boob job.
Where do you put the number? Where do you put it? Do you put the number where it has to be exposed so you can see it right away? So do you put the number in like the under boob, or do you put it on the side boob?
It doesn't have to be exposed.
The in between boob?
Why do you think it has to be exposed?
Oh, it's like a gas meter. They could just drive by and scan it.
Well, they probably could in the future, but no, when they do an autopsy because you're not alive.
Are you
when
gonna
they do it.
unalive me?
No, we're talking about when you inevitably unalive me.
Oh.
Okay, so they said that with this technology, femur injuries in rats improved in just 8 weeks as opposed to 4 to 6 months. So my question isn't so much about the implants as much as who's breaking these rats' femurs.
Exactly.
So there's a guy in there who's snapping the femurs of rats.
What is your what is your occupation?
I break
I'm a
femurs.
rat femur breaker.
Snap every rat femur.
RFB. I am an RFB. Our society is into, acronyms, so I'm an RFB.
I think we gotta watch this person around kids and stuff. I think we need to watch him around people.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start watching him. There
Okay.
should be like a arrest warrant already out for him, just
Alright.
knowing that he's gonna kill someone in the future.
All right.
Wait a
So
minute, wouldn't PETA get involved?
No, PETA doesn't care about this. It's
This
healing
is on the
femurs.
this is on the Good News Network.
Stop it!
Stop it.
Stop it! Don't burn.
Really?
Wow.
Good News Network.
You can't even. Can you say it? Can you say it?
Yeah, the Good News
No, I
Network.
can't.
The Good News Network.
The Good News
It's the
Network.
GNN.
All right.
The
Anyway.
GNN.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on like implantation sensors?
I like implants on women, but not sensors. I don't want them telling me what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I wonder what would
I
happen
don't
in
wanna
the
be
airport
scanned.
when you go to the scanners.
Does it say new boob?
Yeah, right.
Because
Or
the
is-
sensor,
you know,
the sensor's
when you
trigger.
say-
Vaginal rejuvenation.
Kneecap replacement.
Well,
Sphincter.
That's
Restructure.
pretty bad, because a sensor.
No,
A
I have
sensor.
a friend that she pushes a button. She has an implant and she pushes a button to go to the bathroom.
Really?
What?
Oh, that's cool as shit.
What
Does
do
it
you
like
mean she
loosen the
pushes a
sphincter or
button to go
something?
to the
We
bathroom?
want to go around a crowd and hit the remote and see how many people run.
Walk into a crowd hitting the remote on the sphincter.
No,
Ooh,
but that's pretty bad. Putting
contracting.
a sensor in your body, like a car. So if it breaks, what happens?
Yeah, you just
Boob doesn't
you,
work?
you take that little thing that you put in your car and you shove it in your butthole. It tells you what's wrong.
No, your health insurance companies here your health insurance companies get the check engine light before you ever do.
And they decide if it's worth fixing, just like you do. And and trust me, they're gonna act like you do. That check engine light
They-
comes on, they're going down to the homie down the road who's gonna turn it off so you can trade it in.
No, they
That's
go to
so-
that company and they're like, they go to that company and they're like, and that's when Soylent Green.
All right, Soylent
Wow.
Green. Do you know what Soylent Green is?
No.
Oh yeah, he does.
Wow.
Yeah, he does.
That's bad.
Soylent Green was a
Soylent
bunch of
Green?
people eating people. It was a bunch of people eating
Oh.
people, and people were turned into
Oh.
food.
Soylent Green, it's people.
It's people.
It's Soylent Green people.
Your check engine light was on for 2 weeks. You have now turned into food.
Wasn't that movie? Was it 70s? 70s? Late 70s?
That's terrible.
Early 80s?
Your
Soylent
check
Green.
heart light is on.
I feel like maybe 70s.
So
He
if
was-
you want to be a vegetarian, you just have Soylent Green, is what you're saying.
Soylent Green. Well, no, quite the opposite.
Well,
It's people.
yeah, it's the most meat eaters in the world.
As my godson would say, humans are meat. He did. He said that. I heard about it from my
He
best
really
friend.
said that? Really?
Oh, he said, I
that's-
like meat. When the apocalypse, he essentially suggested when we all have to become cannibals, that humans are meat. He's 5.
Well, they say McDonald's burgers are not really meat. It's
Well, they're Soylent Green.
Well, if they're human, they're meat.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I don't know what makes McDonald's meat. I'm not gonna get.
All right.
I'm
Reeling
not gonna
it
get
in.
the video a strike.
Reeling it in.
YouTube.
What are your thoughts on implantation sensors?
oh,
I
by
said
the way,
I'm not
just
for
a
it.
disclaimer: like, subscribe, share, everybody, and also this is for entertainment purposes only. You heard me, YouTube. Entertainment purpose only. Thank you.
Stop taking us down.
Put us on Rumble.
Yeah, because we got strike.
Yeah, it's. I think it's time to start going to Rumble.
Anyway, okay, no, but what are your thoughts on implantation sensors?
I think they're stupid.
All right.
Utterly ridiculous. It's just
Yes.
a tracking device.
I still make mac and
Exactly.
cheese in the microwave.
Well,
No.
you're one of those ones that we get a tracking
You
device
think
to
about
pay
it.
for
Think
things.
about
I
it.
know you. You say, oh,
He's
I don't
right.
have to take out my wallet and pay for something. Put this in my arm, and you could just UPC my, just like
Exactly.
the movie.
Well, how about
Oh, yeah,
this?
what movie was that?
How about this? How about
With
this?
the hours of life left.
Well, how about this? Think of this like this: Eagle Eye.
Can I
That
get
movie?
an implant on like weird parts?
Stop interrupting pseudo.
No, Eagle Eye. Think about it. You have this implant. Artificial intelligence Eve comes in and say, "Oh, pseudo, you're not pseudo anymore. You're John Smith."
No, I don't want to be
secret
John.
agent for the
Wow,
government.
Pick a
that was
different name.
that was the choice of a name.
That's my dad's name, you asshole.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He
I'm gonna
wakes up
fart
the
on the
next
mic now.
day and he has a totally different personality, totally different identity, and because he has this chip or this sensor in him, his whole life changes. How about that?
Are you gonna
Yeah,
take the blue or the red pill?
To be honest,
Exactly.
I'm not for this implant thing. I think
Me
it's
neither.
crazy, and like
Me
what I
neither.
said earlier, is it like microwaving food? Is it gonna mess you up worse than it's gonna help you?
Watch
Exactly.
the movie Idiocracy.
Yeah, an
Idiocracy.
idiocracy. You have to get a tattoo
Yes.
that shows your identity.
I got a tattoo underneath my fingernail.
Idiocracy is actually happening.
It's this one.
So pay attention
It's-
because Idiocracy is actually happening, and this is part of it.
Really? It's bad.
Well, in
It's
that you could
sky-
scan your wrist for like your money to get food and stuff, but that's not the main part of the movie.
All I can say
The main
is
part of
I
the
hope
movie
we're
is
not
that
alive when
people are
happens.
getting dumber.
What?
Ditto.
What?
Oh, watch the movie.
Well, no,
Have you
no,
seen
I-
Idiocracy?
No, I haven't. I want to.
We've talked about it on the show before.
So how many times do I have to talk about it before you watch it?
Oh, 2 more times.
I brought it up, not pseudo.
2 more times? Okay.
You have been living through it.
I will talk about it twice more in this episode.
Well, yes, you're right. I have been living through it because there's a lot of idiots out there. Idiocracy.
So
Right?
in Idiocracy, all the smart people decided not to have kids because they didn't think it was worth it.
No.
Well, you got to watch it. You'll figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair
You
enough.
don't explain things right sometimes.
I power explain and zoom through it really fast, and it'll destroy the movie.
Well,
so
listen. All you have to
Reader's
know
Digest.
is that President Not Shore takes over for President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Camacho. Thank you.
Camacho. Camacho.
It's,
Come on.
it
All right.
sounds
Anyway, so
it sounds like that. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
no, Jr. Go ahead. I don't know why he wowed you.
No, what I was gonna say sounds like Danny Trio in Machete. Did you see that movie?
Machete.
Yo.
we're obsessed with Machete in our
don't
family
even
household.
Play. Don't even
Are
play.
you serious? Really?
Yeah, no,
That
we're
movie
obsessed with
is
Machete.
Amazing. That movie is stellar.
Yeah, it is.
We've
Yeah.
been waiting. We were waiting so long for that movie to come out, all the way since watching Death Proof and Planet of Terror.
I didn't
Planet
get
Terror.
to see.
It was a
Death Proof.
commercial in between the movies. It was a
Oh.
commercial in between the movies when it was in theaters. There was like a little commercial in between, and it was Machete.
It was.
And then they ended up making a movie. There was also Thanksgiving in there, which they made the Thanksgiving movie where the guy was killing everybody on Thanksgiving. They also
Wasn't that made by Eli Roth?
Eli Roth, yep. And there was another 2 movies that were in there. I don't remember the exact names off the top of my head. I'll have to go
Well,
and
I
research
plan-
that one a little
I
bit.
plan to watch Machete tonight for the first time.
You enjoy Machete.
What about-
Hey, where are our comments?
We got one comment right now. We're kind of running slow because only one
Yeah.
person has commented. Edward Aloysius.
I am.
go ahead.
Anyway, time to move on.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've been on. Yeah, we're running slow in general today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we're-
right,
we
question 3.
started
Have
early.
you heard of Monkey Island in South Carolina?
No.
I
What
was
is
ready
that?
to go there and get one.
No, this was
Really?
not about the monkeys that escaped.
I think
Have
all-
you heard of Monkey Island in South Carolina?
No, I have
No.
not.
No.
I legitimately have not.
Oh, shit.
I have not
Me
either.
neither.
Mom loves monkeys.
We
Really?
gotta.
They're her favorite.
Really?
I'm not pointing at anything in the background for no apparent.
Anyway,
reason.
so Mom, it's actually called
I
Morgan
see.
Island,
Morgan.
also known as
Island.
Monkey Island because of its population of 4,000 rhesus monkeys.
Rhesus monkeys.
Oh, there's
What-
a lot of.
Why are they called
Oh,
rhesus
yeah.
monkeys?
Because they're rhesuses.
That's the type of monkey they are.
Well, they're in recluse. They're
Do they
recluse.
do they have any special coloring in their body or spiked hair or?
Any special diseases?
Okay, stop, pseudo.
Okay.
I don't know why they're called rhesus monkeys, actually.
Oh.
Anyway,
Because Dr. Rhesus found them.
probably.
Dr. Reese's found all the monkeys.
Anyway, so this is an island that humans are not allowed to go to.
At
Ooh.
all?
and it's for the safety of no, not at all. It's on a list of places in the world that you are not allowed to go to.
Not even
Why?
Fauci.
If there were cats, he would.
Uh,
Oh,
Are you ready? So they say it's for both the
Fauci.
safety of the monkeys, but also the safety of the humans. So this was not how it used to be. So these monkeys were not native to the island. They were brought over from Puerto Rico. People used to be
Okay.
able to go to the island, but they're not allowed to anymore due to an
Why?
outbreak of herpes virus B.
What?
So all these monkeys have herpes. They have to herp.
My mom is trying. She is trying not to spit out her whiskey right now.
So there's a whole. All right. There's. I need to run this back real quickly. So
Dead.
these are not the monkeys that broke out from South Carolina. They're different.
Different South Carolina monkeys.
Different
Get it
South
right.
Carolina monkeys. Okay, let's clarify that right now. Second of all, by the way, there's only 2 left that are loose. And these monkeys.
Yeah, they're loose, all right.
They,
The second time Loose comes up tonight.
they have herpes B.
Trading those sugar sticks.
These monkeys on this island that humans are not allowed to have herpes variant B. Right?
Herpes virus B.
I wonder, were the doctors that were experimenting with the monkeys in that facility, were they taking them from this island? And testing them to
question.
see if they could make a cure
You
for
can't take
herpes?
my monkey.
Monkeys ended up being so smart that they broke out,
How
and they were only lured back in with
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly?
I
I don't know. I'm drawing too much
don't know
connections.
what you're doing. That's a whole different monkey South Carolina story.
I don't know. I'm hoping there's a correlation in between these two
There's
monkeys
not.
because there's got to be. I would
Does
love
it-
it if there was a correlation.
There's not.
And they got out because all the female monkeys wanted to spread it.
Do you want to bludgeon him with a microphone sometimes?
No, but the rape monkeys do.
Well, no, what I'm saying.
Well,
How they
I
got
hate
herpes?
I hate to agree with him, but considering these monkeys have herpes, and considering the monkeys who escaped are from a facility where they unfortunately have them and procreate them for the mere purpose of doing tests on them, how else are these monkeys going to get a virus and then stuck on an island?
So knowing that
Exactly.
all of the monkeys that escaped were female,
Exactly.
they're trying to get away from sex trafficking.
They're not in Virginia. They can't get away from that. Only in Virginia can you get away from that.
But think about it. How are they getting herpes when they're in the wild?
Diddy. Diddy.
Never mind.
Did he?
Allegedly, allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
Can we call this island Epstein Island?
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
I think I went too far.
You know what happened to Epstein.
Ooh, we're off YouTube officially right now.
Yeah, well, that's your fault, Pseudo.
I'm kidding. We're not off YouTube. We're still up.
That's your
What?
fault, Pseudo.
Well, what happened to Epstein?
Do you not know what happened to Epstein? I can't
do.
explain
No,
this.
no,
We're
no.
done.
That's an off-air conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do some research.
All right. Anyway, so yes, there's like a whole list I found of places in the world that you cannot go. One's like this whole doomsday bunker, which was also pretty cool. But I definitely stopped on Monkey Island, right here in the United
Wow.
States, riddled with herpes virus B.
So all of them are female monkeys? All of them?
No.
No, Pseudo brought in the whole.
South Carolina monkey escape that happened a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Maybe
A few
months
months,
ago.
like a couple months ago, and he's confusing the stories together.
I'm morphing them.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Do
you do that and it becomes confusing. So stop it.
Do you think that maybe the staff had something to do with the herpes?
Wait. This is different
No.
stories. Different stories.
That's what I said. Pseudo, why?
All right, let me clarify this. There was 2 separate stories. The monkeys on the island have been there for hundreds of years,
No.
Okay.
or however long they've been there, long before this whole experimental thing happened.
They're cavemen monkeys.
Okay.
And
Thank
they
you.
have herpes,
Thank you.
and they've had herpes long before any of this ever happened. Then there's a facility that was testing on monkeys,
Testing.
and all the females
Testing.
broke out. in South
Gotcha.
Carolina. This both happened in South Carolina, two separate instances that are supposedly separated. I drew a connection in between them and said maybe they're connected. And it confused people. I'm sorry.
No, because
Gotcha.
the way you said it made it confusing.
Yeah. I said
So-
maybe the monkeys that they were testing were coming from this island. That was my thought. They were testing them to maybe like.
Humans are not allowed on the island.
Well, I know,
Because of
but
the
that means
herpes.
someone illegally went to the island
Humans
Because
are
of
not
the
allowed
herpes.
on the island.
because of the
Why?
herpes.
Because of
monkeys
the
have
herpes.
sex with
So they sent some of the
Well-
female monkeys there to get the other monkeys off with peanut butter
Having said it,
sandwiches.
let's come off the air.
She can speak.
No. She said she doesn't want to say what she was thinking because she thinks we'll get kicked off the air.
Just say
No, say it.
No.
it. Okay. JR's like, let's get kicked off. Let's do this.
Listen, we screamed "power to the pussy" about 500 times during one episode.
Yeah,
Power to the
you know
pussy.
what's funny? You can say that. You can say that, but there's certain things you can't say.
I know.
So I can't say "power to the
Yeah.
penis."
Well, you can say that too.
Power to the dick.
That's Stretch Armstrong's nemesis.
No, you don't blow on him for him to get hard. You let's stop.
Anyway, Monkey Island is Herpes Island.
Herpity,
No
herpity,
worries.
Thank
We'll
you for-
just send a vaccine over again and save everybody.
Well, that's what I
Oh,
was
you-
thinking. They put
you-
the vaccine
you're
in the
too-
female monkeys
you're
and let
too
them out to get
much.
there.
There's no
Hostage
cure for
number
the herpes virus.
Well, maybe they discovered it by testing the
Actually-
monkeys.
Actually, I won't
Actually.
say anything, but
You could say it. Say it.
all right, for entertainment purposes only.
Entertainment purposes, this conspiracy.
Okay, let him
rumors.
speak. Stop.
There's rumors that there is a cure for herpes. Yes. I
Sorry,
Heard it.
Valtrex.
no, not Valtrex. Actually, not Valtrex. There is something that you
I didn't
can
think
take-
it was Valtrex. I said sorry, Valtrex.
Is it
Oh,
Vacman?
oh, oh. What?
Is it Vacman? Is he the
I
cure
know.
for
Sorry,
herpes?
JR. It's hard for you to hear us because pseudo interrupts everybody.
Oh yeah.
But hostage number 2, she has a good point in the back there. The vaccine. I heard what she said. It was good.
Wow. No.
That was a deserved one.
Yeah. Like they come out with something and all of a sudden there's a vaccine.
Yeah.
Oh, we have this, but no, don't worry, there's a vaccine.
I don't think
Well,
they come
hey,
out with
did
it. I
you-
think they just
well,
make it
well,
a bigger deal when they have one.
Well, think about it. They came out with
Like
green
monkeypox.
ketchup, blue ketchup.
Why are you
yellow
making fun of
ketchup,
all the
and red
monkeys?
ketchup.
I was not vaccinated for sinusitis today,
Same here.
which is also the common cold.
Exactly.
It's
Anyway,
a fancy
All right,
name.
guys. I'm moving on to the next question.
All right, next question. Go ahead.
I wanted you all to know about the herpes monkeys.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I know there's herpes monkey island. I could put it in my
Maybe
next
the
trip.
cure is in the poached succulents.
Oh, the cure for herpes is in the poached succulents.
That's funny.
Right. Make a tea out of it and drink it, and you're cured.
Squeeze the juice of the aloe in there.
Here we go again with the squeezing
right.
and the sucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, squeezing and the sucking and the shaking of the tukish.
it makes sense that to cure herpes, all you have to do is get some succulents.
There we go. There we go. We emphasize on the
That's right.
succulent again.
No, we're emphasizing on the suck.
Any question 4, guys? We've only made it through 3 questions. All right, question 4.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Have you heard of the 2024 Grants Pass ruling?
No, explain.
What is it? No.
The what ruling?
The 2024 Grants, GRANTS, Pass ruling.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Never heard.
No, explain it furthermore.
Please.
Okay, sorry. Pardon me. Pardon the sick one. Okay. This was a Supreme Court decision. And ultimately, it was a 6-3 ruling, meaning cities could arrest and fine people for sleeping outside, even if they have nowhere else to go. And the ruling also allows cities to threaten jail time for people who repeatedly refuse to move indoors and accept assistance.
So
What?
we're arresting homeless people now?
Yeah, so this ruling overturned a lower court's ruling that had determined that punishing people for being homeless violated the Eighth Amendment's ban on cruel and unusual punishment.
It is. It is. It is violating the Constitution instantly.
Yeah, it is.
It is violating it more than a monkey with herpes B.
Okay, so we got a big circle going on. In this country, you cannot get services if you need a home if you test positive for any kind of drugs.
Or herpes.
That is correct. That is correct.
So
Wow.
you don't give them a place to live because they test positive. And they can't even go into a drug shelter because they
What?
tested positive. Which I get it. I get it because you have people trying to stay clean. That being said, this is a big vicious circle because how are they going to live somewhere or get clean? Because you're not getting clean if you can't have a home to live in. If you can't be warm and sleep, you
Right.
can't get your head together. You're just trying to survive and stay warm.
Damn.
Right.
So
There's actually research studies going on the West Coast where they're trying to give housing to people regardless of their sobriety status. And they're finding that more people are choosing to seek treatment when they're being given a home.
exactly,
Those are the preliminary findings.
exactly.
Makes sense.
So-
it just makes sense.
Anyway, there's an article on OPB
OPP.
where they said that there's actually 100 plus U.S. cities that have banned homeless camping this past year after grants passed ruling.
You know what's silly about that? It's the same places that were allowing people to be homeless and do anything they want. It was like anything goes. Go ahead. Anything you want to do, you do. We'll turn our face. We'll look the other way. And now all of a sudden, it's time to get tough. It doesn't work.
Yeah, so pretty much what they're saying is, hey, people are frustrated about mental illness and breakdowns in public and drug use, so like we want them gone, but you're just perpetuating the problem. They're not gone.
It just.
Also, if we're going to talk about taxpayer dollars that people don't want to pay for people to get services, do you know how much higher those taxpayer dollars are paying for people to be in prison because they deigned to not be able to afford housing? You know how many people I know who can't afford housing and it has nothing to do with mental illness or drugs?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And my question is, why this country, when it comes to our food supply, they give us chemicals, and in other countries is banned to do that, and we're supposed
well,
to be.
you're steering it.
No.
To the left.
No.
I know what he's saying.
Okay, keep going.
It's all in the same direction. Why are they treating us like shit? You know, instead of we're supposed to be the superpower, we're supposed to be the example, we're supposed to be the free world, but it's more like the opposite. The rest of the world is free, but we're the jokes because they're treating us like shit. Why is that? That's what I want to know.
I don't know why.
And
It's a
hostage
violation
number-
of the Constitution.
Yeah, it is. You supposedly we the
Right.
people, by the people, for the
It's
people,
cool.
but united we stand.
It's
But they
cruel and
walked
unjust
away from that.
punishment. That's a It's cruel and unjust punishment. It's against the
Yeah, but-
Constitution, and someone needs to turn around to these people. Maybe it's an efficiency department. Maybe it's something that turns around to these people and says like, "Hey, no, you can't do this."
Okay, you know what? No. At some point,
Not the homeless people. I'm telling the people who are making
no,
laws.
No, at some point, people have to look at themselves. You can't say,
Yes.
government, do this for us. Government, do this. Government, take care of this. Government, stop this. There have been drugs in this country forever. The
Yep.
U.S. government made money.
I'm not talking about
On
the drugs. I'm talking about the homeless thing.
Let her finish
That's right.
talking.
But I am too. How did the opioid? How about that? Conversation earlier with today. Why is it that doctors, the first thing out of their mouths when someone wants to complain about something or talk about something, right away they want to give you a substance.
Mm-hmm.
Give you a substance. We'll mask it. You won't feel it. You won't have to think.
Yes.
It doesn't work because you know what? Eventually, you're going to think of it. You're going to feel it, and when you do, it hits hard.
Yes.
So instead of masking it with, like Jr. said, a substance, anything, I have an idea. Let's get better mental health in this country, and let
Bingo.
people get better mental health so that they could work out their issues without the use of substances.
Yes.
Well,
I
tell
think
you
I think
this.
Pseudo
I'll
is
tell
just
you
trying to bring
this.
up homeless
Wait.
substances.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just wanna
trying
get-
to.
They do, yes, but I was saying that there's people who can't afford
There's a
housing
lot of people.
regardless of
There's a
that.
lot of people who are homeless who don't even touch drugs, don't even have mental illness. They
Yeah,
might
but
even just
wait.
be something completely different. And
Yeah, but-
I'm saying it is a cruel punishment, unjust cruel punishment, to punish someone for being homeless. And that is a violation of the Constitution. And someone should be turning around to these people and saying that cannot be passed. It's illegal. Someone should put a check and balance in place. I don't know if it's
No,
an
I don't-
efficiency or.
Okay, I'm reining it in.
Not
Okay.
being homeless.
I'm
Can I just say one thing?
I'm reining it in. I'm reining
Cruel
it.
and unjust punishment is.
What? No. What Pseudo's saying is saying that homelessness being illegal goes against, it is being considered cruel and unusual, unjust punishment. And you're saying, like, you guys are arguing on the same side. I don't know why you're arguing.
We're not arguing.
No, what I'm saying is,
We're just-
is that what I understand from both of them is that our country is doing things to band-aid the problem, but they're creating more problems. They're not trying to solve
Correct.
it.
Yes.
So they're doing
They're doing
Yes.
more food coloring, more chemicals, more stuff to get us to be poor or be homeless or react so they make more money. It's all about the money. It's not about fixing the
It's
problem.
all about
It's
the
about
Benjamin.
creating
Right,
more.
and what the right,
Yes.
and what the faceless mother is saying is, at this point, we need to stop sitting here and saying it's because of the government. We need to sit there and
Right.
say, if I want it to be better, what can I do to make it better?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You're right.
You know what we need to do? We need to wipe Congress clean.
Yes.
Okay.
We do.
Let's not
We
get
do.
like
We do.
Secret
do.
Service
No.
tearing down your doors.
No. I
no,
don't
we're,
mean it.
we're not saying anything
I mean,
bad.
term
we're, s-
limits.
We're, s- we're saying the truth. All we're saying is get rid of the old and let's start fresh. That's nothing wrong.
Yes.
There's nothing bad about that. It's the truth.
No,
at some
I just
point-
needed it to be said better, Jr.
Okay. Okay. Term
Oh,
limits.
okay.
Term
All right.
limits, so that we don't have lobbyists in their pockets
Yeah.
buying
yeah,
what
exactly.
they want, and we the
Exactly.
people will be running the country again.
Or how about this? If
Yeah.
there's a lobbyist, you could say, okay, you want your crops to get better and you're going to donate 50 million? Well, how about this? Include in your pork, how about creating more shelter for the homeless? And then we could both win. How about that?
Yeah, so overall, like when we're giving the examples related to what's in our food, when we're giving these examples related to
Right.
drug abuse,
Yeah.
right? When we're giving the examples based on the question, which is specifically how they're essentially making homelessness illegal, right? Ultimately, everyone's saying the same thing. Stop sitting here and kind of trying to cast wool over people's eyes or put band-aids on problems, and everything's just exacerbating and expanding and acting
And I'm
because it's gonna blow up.
They do it on everything.
No, it is.
And
Well,
I'm a
the
little-
They
tr-
do it on everything.
I'm a little aggravated that they could even put it in place, that they can
Yeah.
even get it through the door. Like I said earlier, it is cruel and unjust punishment to punish someone for falling on hard times and not being able to get a home. It is cruel and unjust. You should be able to sleep wherever you fall asleep. Yes, you shall not damage property. You shall not hurt property. But you shall not go to jail for multiple years because you fell asleep in your car in a Walmart parking lot, and that's it. That's all you did. You didn't do anything illegal. I don't see that as something illegal. I see that as you finding a place to sleep because you fell on hard times and you want to get on your feet. Don't cut someone's feet off because they fell on hard times.
Right. So when you look at this, they're saying that you could face up to $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail. Like, they can't afford housing. You think they're gonna afford your $1,000 fine?
Yeah,
Well,
you're gonna
here's
get that
my
$1,000. Trust me, it'll be in the mail.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. Why is it that it's okay to bring immigrants in, but they won't take care of us? That's my question.
Facts. You're right. Why is it okay?
All
Why
right.
is it
Yeah.
okay?
I knew that was gonna be a
Yeah, it's not okay. It's
Why
not
is that
okay.
okay?
I-
But
I
you
wanna-
can't
I
handle the
want-
homeless
You know
population?
what? If everyone across the country, all at once, and you have to have the majority of us say, "I'm not paying my taxes." It would only take one time for everyone to say, "No, I'm not filing."
Yeah.
If everyone
yeah.
didn't file, what are they going to do? Arrest us all?
No, because without us, there's no wheel, there's no machine.
That
They can't move. And the thing is,
And
is
what-
that
they've forgotten that. They have forgotten that.
And why are they trying to ban the homeless from sleeping in these areas? Is it because it's lowering the property value? Is it because it's making your tax rate lower? Because you're not able to collect that as much because there's a homeless guy that sleeps in front of this building?
because it makes people
Well,
uncomfortable.
Is it because it's hurting your bottom line?
It's because it makes people uncomfortable.
yeah, but
That's
it-
why. But you
yeah,
know
but
what?
it-
Look at it. There's a problem. It makes you uncomfortable. Look at it.
Yes. And then
Next time
here's
you
the
walk
question.
outside and you see that homeless person there, give him a cup of coffee. Don't kick on him.
Exactly. Because a lot of those people that are homeless.
And if he doesn't like coffee, give him tea.
That's right. If he doesn't like coffee, give him
If he
tea.
doesn't like coffee, give him
Right.
tea.
Yeah.
You know, but my thing is the tax
I-
dollars is not all used the way they say they use it. And to me, I don't care.
It's
if you
not.
pay
It's used for someone to work 2 weeks in a year and go down to one city for 2 weeks and get paid $250,000 to be there for 2 weeks and do nothing the rest of the year.
I shall
and have
apply for
no
this
one
job.
to check on them. All you have to do is be a senator.
What job is this?
Oh, but we're not old enough.
Oh, we're not old enough to be
no.
senators?
No, you need to be at least 97.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't get that job
Oh.
until you're old enough.
No, but they should have a
You
retirement.
need at least one fake knee or fake hip.
I want every senator to be out there doing something tomorrow to help the homeless if they want to put this
You need to
through.
have a pacemaker.
That's pretty bad.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, anyway.
And I said that for the Southerners.
Anyway, we're going to reel it in.
Ne-
Reeling it in.
Yes. Next question.
Ooh, gotta be a little. Yes. Question 5. What subject can you talk about for hours?
I think we just found that out.
Yeah.
I could talk about 1960s
How it
music,
would take over.
1960s music to today, and sitcoms of the early 2000s for hours.
Well,
What?
Yeah, any music from the 1960s forward.
Oh no! No, we could stop at a certain point.
Oh, I can go forward. I can keep going to today. Even if I don't like it, I
Well-
could talk about it for hours.
Hey, we have a
you know,
comment.
we can talk about how we could turn this country around and actually make progress and be an example based on the Constitution. United we stand, divided we fall. You know,
What is
We
that
are
the
for
way
the
it's supposed
people.
to be?
that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it was supposed to be created, unless that was a lie, a big lie, and they just,
Right.
played
Well,
us all.
the
All right,
comment,
hold on.
the comment over here says they have a printing press. They don't need taxes. It's all an illusion.
Anyway, I'm reeling it in because I see this new question falling back into the old question.
That's the thing that we could talk about for hours. We
So
answer
what-
your question with it.
Yes. What subject can you talk about for hours? What did you say? What subject can you talk about for hours, Mother?
We the people.
Yeah, that's not what you said before. What did you say before? What did you say off mic?
How to take over the world.
How would you start with this? What would be your first means of operation?
I would hire Pinky and the Brain.
And by the way, I see the comment. I am blurry on the screen. We don't have the best internet connection right now. We're out in the middle of Nevada.
He's
And-
lying. He's trying to look prettier with a very heavy.
Oh, yeah. Just the audio's coming in clear. We'll be fine this time.
It's just better to be off camera.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
but-
Subject I could talk about for hours. Probably books, literature, baking, mental health, addiction.
mental health addiction?
For me, it would
Farming.
Farming.
be farming.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
She has
Do
a,
you
a
know-
master gardener.
I am yes, I'm a master gardener. Do you know that they will put into the food we eat? They will put into the soil something to help, a chemical to help the seeds propagate. They will put something in the seeds to make the plant in the soil to make the plant grow faster. They will put another chemical to help it
Yes.
produce faster.
What?
It's all chemicals. Then they'll put a chemical to stop the bugs, and a chemical to stop the weeds, and a chemical. When I
Wait,
saw
what was that?
how much chemicals are in our food, on our fridge you will see we are proud of what's not in our food. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but you know what? Boy, we went from gardening to farming, or as Pseudo would say, farming.
Farming.
I think that the Faceless Mother needs her own podcast about farming.
Yes, she does.
More. Farming.
You know,
Or
you know-
farming.
You know, you could put copper wire on the ground, and it'll electrify the plant to grow faster.
Ew, don't do that.
The master
What?
gardener scoffed at you.
Yeah, do you know about microwaving? Like we talk about
Yes.
microwaves and bones, and we talk about how
Mhm.
microwave accelerates on and it comes out shittier.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't accelerate the process. It doesn't make things better. The
I'm
process is
just
better
telling
take
you,
some time.
it's.
I
it's
just want to
something
say that when you grow your own food, none of the vegetables you buy in a supermarket taste the same. Even potatoes they're not starchy. They're delicious.
Yes.
The Brussels sprouts, the
Delicious.
everything, all the
Say
all the
it, JR.
vegetables you buy, all the protein
Delicious.
you buy taste nothing.
Thank you.
Delicious.
Huh?
Delicious.
Even
There
the
she is.
garlic. Even the garlic.
Yes.
Delicious.
All right, you
Oh, we
killed the
gotta-
joke now, Pseudo.
Wow.
No. Stop killing jokes, Pseudo.
We got a
But
comment.
that's all I've got to say about that.
What about
No,
the
you-
comment? Read the comment.
Oh, and you can't replant the seeds after all these chemicals are in them. They have a one-shot run.
That's right.
Wow.
They
That's
have
right.
a one-shot run. It is that fake banana. Do
And-
you know
and-
there's no real banana trees?
And what the way
Because of
they
this.
tell you buy organic, go to the supermarket, buy organic.
Different convo.
I'm doing it.
Different conversation. Pseudo, turn off your mic if you're going to do it.
They have changed the meaning of organic so much that all it means now is they grew it in the soil.
Soylent Green.
That's all.
Humans grown in the soil.
So they lie
Anyway.
to the people again.
And they tell you, you know, the commercials that tell you to go to the what do they call those? Those farm in the city. Go to
Farm market?
farm markets.
A Whole
Yeah.
Foods and Trader Joe's.
Look at the boxes from the farmer markets. They're going to the local distributors and buying.
Ooh, that is some truth right there. Go
Wow.
to your
Yeah.
local farmer market. Go to whatever.
Oh no, not all of them.
Not all of them, but you could pick and choose which one is
All right,
correct
okay,
based
so-
on the boxes.
You'll know.
As we can see, this is a subject that the Faceless Mother could talk about for hours and get everyone else to talk about for hours too.
JR, what topic can you talk about for hours?
I could definitely talk about that for hours, for sure.
Yeah, JR
Yeah.
brings this up a lot, actually.
Yeah, he does. He
The
brings
two,
it up
the
every
two
episode.
of you, yeah, the two of you would probably get along a lot in terms of what's in our food.
Yeah, every
Well, yeah,
episode you're
there's-
talking about food.
There's an activist. She's actually going around the states, and she's complaining about how Fruit Loops is made from natural resources in Europe, but in the U.S., they put yellow 5, red 4, all these chemicals that
All
that
my favorite
enhances-
flavors.
Yes, artificial flavors that enhances
Mm.
ADHD. You know, we see our kids
Ooh,
acting up
butterfly.
crazy.
What were you talking about?
But do the same with meat. When you
Yeah.
get red meat in the supermarket, they put
Mhm.
dye in it to make it look more red, to make it look better.
Yeah, your meat You know
And
that
flavor.
the outside of your meat is supposed to be a different color
I
than
know
the
some
inside
women who
because
dye their meat to
air,
make it look tastier too.
oxygenation of blood. You know how like when you bleed, your blood changes color when it hits the oxygen?
Yes.
Well, your meat that you buy in the grocery store, the part that touches the oxygen is supposed to be different color than the center of the meat. So when you cut your meat open and you have a fresh slab of meat and it's the same color throughout, yeah, there's a problem there.
We got a
couldn't
comment.
hear
Our
her,
chicken
could you?
walks on grass for a few minutes from the barn. It's called organic.
That is a very grounded chicken, I'll say.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
chicken.
Why
touched
did the
grass.
chicken cross the road to get to the grass patch?
Actually, I don't like my chicken on grass. I don't. Okay.
It's like
Oh,
when
we
you
got
go to
another
when you go out to
comment.
dinner and they say that you see free range chicken.
This brings us back kind of to the McDonald's fries in Europe. They only have 3 ingredients. Here in the U.S., they have 20, I believe. A comment from Trippy E. Shout out. Listen to his music. He's pretty good.
All right. Are we ready for the next question, folks?
Yeah.
Yes. Next one.
All right. I don't know how many more we're going to make it to, but I really like this one.
Okay.
All right. Have you heard of the organization Dogs Matter located in Texas?
Not yet, but you're going to tell me all about it.
Well, the creator of Dogs Matter just won CNN's Hero of the Year.
Ooh.
And what he actually does is he set up an organization to help foster pets for addicts who want to go into rehab.
What?
So if you are, if you're, say you're addicted to drugs, if you're a drug addict, and you have a pet and that's a deterrent for you to go inpatient to get help, they actually set up an organization that will help get your animal set up with the foster family and pay for the materials that foster family needs for your pet so you could go get help.
Wow. That pet is not
Wow.
going to get 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine.
Yeah. Look at that. Holy.
I don't know how many of my own clients have been actively using drugs pseudo and refused to go inpatient because they had no one to take their pets.
I get it. The program is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I get it. It helps out people who want to go to rehab. It gives them an opportunity. It helps pets, and animals are amazing. We all know that. Why don't we do more to help the addict at the same time? Like, I know this
This
is helping.
does help the addict.
No, but sad about that is there's probably more services for the dog.
You're probably okay. This does help the addict.
Oh, here
This
comes.
does help the addict.
This actually, here's a comment from someone that helped me out a lot when I was in rehab. I had ferrets, and a lot of people I know let the dogs live there with them. He let the ferret. He left the ferret with the other people. He said dogs, but he meant ferret.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that the dog crying?
Yes.
Let him in.
He feels some sort of way about you being all negative about foster dogging.
Aries, stop. Aries is in the background, guys. You can hear him crying.
Ultimately,
like
it's
you-
talking. It's talking about dog rescue, the recovery community. I think it's beautiful.
I do too.
Someone commented drug smuggling dogs? Question mark? Question mark? That's what you call drug smuggling mule.
Yeah, baby.
I shouldn't have said I liked this one so much.
Wow.
Yes, that is a
Little
double
Hogan.
wow.
I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. So, I like that there's something there, but like what I said is like you're giving a sanctuary for dogs, but when an addict comes out, they have to go to a halfway house, don't they?
No, they don't. I told you this earlier today.
Okay.
Oh man.
No, it's because he doesn't listen.
Okay.
I got schooled.
He's male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send me out. I'm male.
True. Yeah, Pseudo and I were both diagnosed with the common cold, but because I'm a female, my prognosis is favorable. Because he's a male, his prognosis is imminent death.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Oh
You-
man.
okay, ask the faceless mother how he's been acting versus how I've been acting today.
Blow by blow details.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very open about my life and my activities. Do you want to know about my poop schedule?
We already hear about that too.
That's the point. You know, I pooped 4 times today. You only heard about it twice. I blew my nose 30 times. You only heard
Clap,
about
JR.
it 5.
Do it. You know you want to. Yeah.
JR, just say wow. I had a perfect time for you to
Wow.
say wow at me.
No. Yeah. All right. Anyway, what are your thoughts, Mom?
Ooh.
That's a tough one. I mean, I love animals. If they're serious about getting the help, and not being forced into it, because that doesn't work. You know, if they don't have anyone who's willing to take in their pet, that's a great program. I myself could not foster an animal and give it back. I'd have to move. I would have to poach the pet.
The faceless mother poaching addicts animals everywhere.
By the way, there's another man out there who's supporting me. He said, "Don't worry. When I was sick, I told my girl I was dying the whole time, and I was crying."
Yeah.
LOL.
But then you make fun of us for being heartless.
Yeah.
Tough cookies.
In a world so heartless.
You know, no one likes a tough cookie.
Okay, let's the question. Let's discuss that. How can when women get sick, we just do it all?
He's going to bring a Harvard study.
Oh, you
Most
better
of
be
the
careful.
time- most of the time, they don't even know it.
Okay, so science.
Men get sick, the world stops.
All right, so I actually have an answer
They're
for this.
dying.
There was a
It
science.
doesn't matter what it is.
There's
And
a.
if they're on the same medication you are on, their side effects are worse.
So
They
there's.
make sure to read those side effects because they're going to find that they have them.
You know, JR is a single dad and he takes care of his 2 little girls and his mom, so I feel like he might be excluded from this.
Okay, there are exceptions. Very.
JR,
There are
how are you when you
exceptions.
get sick?
He's a single dad. What do you think he is? He's mom dad.
He has to do what he has to do regardless of his sick status.
So he's sick,
Yeah.
and he
It's
says,
terrible.
okay, the girls still need care. He gets up and he does what he has to do. He doesn't lay there and say,
Yeah, we're saying women versus men being sick, but we're excluding single dads.
So I'm going to be very.
Single dads are on the woman's side here.
Science. There was a study done on this.
there is no
Women,
science for that.
women have to protect the child
No, there's no science for
in the
that.
womb.
There's no science for
So
Oh,
they're-
and then men get mad because the women don't stop everything and take care of them when they're sick. When they're sick too, but we're supposed to put that aside and take care of them.
Oh, I help
It's
every time
surprising-
someone else
it's
is sick.
surprising that
I
you
don't get
guys-
to help back. I do
I'm
all
sorry,
the nice
what did he
things.
do?
I got you tissues.
I got
I
myself
let you
tissues.
sleep for like 12 hours.
I bought myself tissues at Office Depot. Letting me sleep is not helping me.
Because that's all you wanted to do. You didn't say you wanted more than that.
Letting me
Let's leave the personal stuff out. I'm just saying that men know how to do the remotes real well. That's it.
Hey, I know how to do more than just a remote. I can also
he
hook up-
mashed potatoes yesterday.
That's right. Yes, he did.
and I can wash a good dish.
He mashed potatoes. I seared the steaks like a real woman.
And I could turn on a Bluetooth. That's about
That's
it.
true.
All right. Dogs matter.
Is that DOG?
Yes, they do.
Or DOG?
No, this isn't Snoop.
Dogs matter. Snoop Doggity Dog.
Okay, wait a minute. On that thought, let's say you have a couple and the woman has to go in rehab, or the man. Does someone have to take their significant other in while they're in rehab because they can't care for themselves? You know, like because men can't. take care of
I mean, a lot of people won't go to rehab because they're worried about what will happen to their significant other too.
Facts.
Mhm.
Facts.
But
It's
you
not so
see,
uncommon. It's a
as
good
a
question
couple-
though.
It is a
good
very
question.
it is the premise of a heartbreak story.
Well,
Okay, pseudo.
to be honest with you, to piggyback off of that, I think as a couple, when you come together, when one falls, the other one has to step up. because you're working together, and you got to work as a unit. If you notice, if you don't work as a unit, it falls apart. So it's like wife falls, husband steps up. Husband falls, wife steps up. And that's how you can keep everything in sync.
I farted.
Silence.
Yeah, I agree. Things are not always 50-50,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know, and they're not supposed to be in a real relationship. You know, you got to carry the burden heavier sometimes and lighter sometimes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It
It's
is
like a
that way.
ping pong.
That's what a relationship is.
Yeah, that's what I was agreeing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, they have couples halfways in rehabs in Florida. You can go as a couple together.
Yeah, let's talk about the Florida.
Florida.
Let's talk about the Florida model of substance abuse treatment.
Come
Okay.
back, don't go away.
No, we're not gonna actually talk about it. Just look it up. Sorry, I love you, Trippy. I know that Florida did you right. I'm just saying the Florida model for substance use treatment is just modeled to continue bringing people back in over and over and over and over again until you can't take any more money from them and spit them back out in a coffin.
See, but Trippy is the acceptance.
Florida is especially bad.
Trippy is the
resort.
It's literally called the Florida model.
Trippy is the acceptance, but accept whatever the word is. You guys-
Exception.
exception. But he also is that type that when people told him to do something, he didn't do it. So of course the Florida system didn't work the way it was supposed to. He wasn't gonna do it.
Hey, Trippy, 2 years sober.
Yeah, go Trippy, go Trippy,
Good, Trippy.
go Trippy.
Be proud of yourself.
Yeah, we're very proud.
Don't tell us we're trash now. We're cheering you on. You're telling us we're trash now? Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I think it's really cool, but I see your point, right? So this guy made this whole organization that helps foster pets, and you're saying, well, what about the people that need help? I hear you, but sometimes, you know, knowing that, hey, your pet's gonna be okay could help that person go get help. I guess I've just working in the field, I've seen it. Like, I've seen it multiple times.
Yeah.
It's not like I've seen this once or twice. I've seen it like people living in hotels. They're addicts. They don't have family or friends who are in their lives anymore because of their addiction. And all they have left is this pet. And the idea is like, oh, if I want to get sober, I need to put them in a shelter. And they're either going to get adopted out, or what if they get euthanized? Like,
I mean, Trippy just said no. 100%. The system is designed to fail.
Sure it is.
100%.
It is. It's
designed
horrible.
to fail.
Unfortunately, only people who have unfortunately been involved in it know that.
Yeah.
And these people who do-gooders, who think they can make the rules, just like my job has left me very tainted. Just like these
Taint.
judges who make decisions. Sometimes I think that they should have had to felt the pain and suffering of that person, whether in their family or a loved one, before they pass judgment.
Yeah.
And I don't wish them on it. I don't wish that on them at all. But some of them, this is going in a different angle. But yeah, it's the same thing. We have a.
we're very pro addictions recovery in this family.
By the way, it was corrected. It is called the Florida Shuffle. That's what Trippy said.
Well, you know what the problem is? If anyone says that they don't know anyone who's ever had a problem, they're lying, or they just don't know it.
Wow.
Because some people are they're afraid to say anything because some people are so judgmental.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know where I heard this, but someone, I don't know who it was. I was talking to someone. I think it was in one of the random stops that we stop at. And someone turned around to us and told us that their principal of their school knows nothing about teaching. But he was elected to that position because he was told to take that. And a lot of people who are put in position to make these decisions on how to handle recovery, on how to do things, aren't educated in it, have no history in it, have no background in it. Like, you didn't do psychology for it, you didn't study it, you didn't nothing.
These were the teachers that we met when we were out in Tennessee a couple of days ago.
I know who it was. I just
Oh, sorry.
they it's just it blows my mind that the people who are making the decisions are making decisions on things that they know nothing about, absolutely nothing about, no nothing, and you're making a decision and you're trying to be, casting judgment, you're making a thought before thinking.
I have nothing to say.
Silence takes over the room.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What's another question? Because I have one I'd like to discuss.
Well, I have them pre-written. So hold on. Sidebar.
I will talk here. I will talk here. I will talk here. Talk, 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 talk. I hope you like me talking. I'm talking. I will talk here.
So it's 9:40. I have 2 more questions, but I think we probably have time for one more.
Let's do more.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want the serious one or the fun one first?
Let's just do it in an order you have.
Fun one.
Fun and end on serious?
Fun.
You
Yes.
guys are fun. Okay, if you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would you pick?
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna go to Muse because I want to be really good.
I thought you found one in particular.
Yes, Eutoporia. I can't really pronounce it. It is I'm gonna spell it for you right now. I searched her up and everything. She is the music and lyrical poetry muse. And one minute. EUTERPE. Eutoporia.
What the hell
Eutoporia?
is that?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is a muse that is daughter of Zeus and
Don't choose things you can't pronounce.
the goddess of memory and Zeus. And yeah, and Trippy E, it's not 8:40 here, it's 8:40 there.
So you want a muse.
I want to muse.
Do you know that that's hard. So mythical creatures you want to muse as a pet, but they're not a pet. They're like essentially a person. You know those relationships could be very exploitative. Like muses get trapped in these relationships, used, blamed.
You said pet.
I did say a mythical creature. That would be your pet.
I would
You
say
said pet.
unicorn.
A muse is the
Unicorn.
perfect pet. Lock her in my
Oh!
basement. Like
Wait. Tell me, what did you say, JR? You said unicorn?
I said unicorn. Yeah.
Pseudo, what did I say earlier today?
you said, JR is gonna say unicorn.
I did. I said JR is going to say unicorn. Good luck catching a unicorn, JR. Only virgins could approach them.
Oh, well,
Oh.
my daughters are virgins, so you know they can.
Oh, wow. Touche. You're allowed. I looked at Pseudo and he's like, ooh, I like this question. And he started researching it. And I told him that he's a cheater. And I looked at him and I said, JR is going to
What?
choose a unicorn.
Really?
I said this question
wow.
earlier. And he starts cheating by researching mythical creatures. He's a cheat.
That comment.
Okay,
Someone
hold on.
commented the menstrual cycle as a mythical creature that can.
Somebody said the menstrual cycle.
Who the hell would want that?
Trippy E.
You enjoy that?
Oh man.
Are we able to offer our own menstrual as tribute?
You could have it,
All right,
Trippy.
So Pseudo starts researching mythical creatures, and I'm like, you're a dirty little cheater, Pseudo. You're a cheater. And I looked at him and I said, JR is going to choose a unicorn.
Oh my god.
So when you said unicorn, I was like, huzzah, he said it. All right, I would say I would choose a gargoyle.
Wow.
I'm getting close.
Well, how you wait.
There-
How you figured I was gonna choose a unicorn? Like,
I just
I
knew.
mean,
I thought about you and your voice, and I saw it in my head. You saying a unicorn.
oh my
Sometimes you
I just
just
knew it.
know.
Oh man. Damn, I gotta switch it up.
Trippy E. Trippy E did just say a leprechaun to help with his small people fetish.
So
Oh, those leprechauns can be dangerous.
Oh, Trippy E
we've
will
all
find
seen those
out.
movies.
Trippy E, stay out of the hood with that leprechaun.
Stop! Don't put Trippy E. Don't put the leprechaun in a suitcase.
Keep the leprechaun out of the suitcase, and do not trap the leprechaun in the suitcase and bring it to a hotel and do unspeakable things with it,
Alright.
because that's illegal.
Does Dark Flow Media have a mythical creature?
He said
I
amusing.
don't know.
Ah, it is amusing. I would say a gargoyle. They ward off evil spirits.
Ooh, keep those evil spirits
That's a good
out of
one.
here.
The only reason
Keep
why I
those
say
evil
unicorn
spirits
is
outta
because my
here.
girls, they love unicorns.
I knew that.
So. Oh.
So that's actually why I knew you're gonna choose unicorns.
You got daughters.
I gotta-
Ooh,
It's
that
like-
was a natural
Wow.
wow. That was a natural
It's like
wow.
It's like I work in mental health or something, and I analyze humans.
Wait, guys, did you guys just see that? That was a natural
I gotta
wow.
switch it up.
Out in
I
the
gotta
wow.
switch it up. I gotta switch it
No,
up
no, we
next
like the
time.
wow.
I like the wow. Do not take the wow out.
Okay, fine.
Don't take our wow away.
Wow.
No,
What
I
is
meant
your
the
mythical
unicorn.
creature?
I should have
I'm
thought of.
tossing it up.
You're tossing it up in
Magical
between
thing.
menstrual cycle and
No, yeah, that was really, that I was really like wanting that back. But nah, I was thinking, I don't know, a dragon or a troll.
a troll.
Which one are you
Wow,
choosing?
Trippy,
Oh, that's tough.
Trippy E, thanks. I look like a
'Cause
man
you look
that
like a
likes
man that-
unicorn.
Let me read that.
Oh,
Because
he's calling you a brony.
calling you a
Yeah, I
brony.
know
Hey,
he
JR,
is.
do you know what bronies are? Do you know
I
what
have
bronies
an
are?
idea. I have an idea.
It's men who have a sexual attraction to My Little Pony.
And Trippy E also said we all
This is a
know
real
I
thing,
love
I
red
got one.
flags.
I met a brony before.
Well, I'm
He
sorry.
was
I
telling
didn't
me
know
about the generation of necklace he was wearing that had a My Little Pony on it.
Well, I'm not a brony.
This was
but I just
not in a
like
clinic.
unicorns.
This was in a convenience store.
Oh yeah.
Okay, were you in Kentucky?
Oh yeah.
All right. So wait, mom. Dragon or troll? Dragon or troll? Focus,
Oh my
focus.
gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I'll make my own. Oh, well. Huh. Oh, man. I don't have a bridge. I don't have a bridge, so I guess I'm going to have to put a dragon because I have a barn.
How are you gonna afford to feed a dragon?
Neighbors.
Ooh, she said Soylent Green. She said
Yeah.
Soylent Green.
We do see a lot of
She
deer
did.
running around here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
In Nevada, there's a lot of deer.
A lot of deer. All those desert deer.
Those desert deer out here.
They're the worst.
And
Yeah. Anyway, comment. Tell us what mythical creature that you would like to have as a pet.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a lot in here. People have said dragons. They have said that JR likes unicorns. They said I love you.
I
Love
want
you,
to know how many
Trippy.
people made a
Amuse.
gingerbread house.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I want to know how many people made a gingerbread house.
Ooh, that's a fun one. How many people made a gingerbread
Yeah,
house?
comment if you've made a gingerbread house this year.
Oh,
I did.
we are getting a thumbs up. No?
Yes.
JR, you did? You made one?
Was
Yes, I
it
did.
nice and wholesome?
Was it
Yes,
nice
it
and
was.
wholesome?
Yes, and
J-
I'm glad.
JR, did you see a
Loved it.
picture of the...
I made a very nice house.
JR, I will
Yes.
send you a
JR.
picture of the brothel that they made.
JR, did you see... Hey, why do you steal the punchline?
Oh, okay. You guys could punch it in.
He steals it. He thinks it... He realizes it's funny and he says it quickly and makes it less funny because he wants to be the one to say it.
He didn't even do it.
He didn't even build it.
I wasn't trying to steal it.
Yes, you
You like to steal intellectual property from me.
No.
It's
You got
like-
JR chuckling over here at me.
Let's say we got artistic with our gingerbread house.
I bet you did.
We enjoyed our time making a gingerbread brothel.
Wow.
We'll Vinny will have to send you a picture. I think that parts of it would have to be blurred out to show it on screen.
Yes, we made a gingerbread girl involving a pole.
Wow. Really?
We did make a gingerbread pole.
Yes, we did.
What did she
Holy
have in between her
smokes.
legs?
She She had pubes. It was made out of black
Oh.
licorice.
Oh,
And there was white cream holding it.
The other one had a gingerbread butt.
Yes, yes, she did. She was twerking.
Well, we wanted it to
Oh.
look like she was
Oh,
twerking,
really?
but she more looked like a dead hooker.
Yes, she looked like dead. Okay, yes.
oh, wait. She had pubes? Come on. You got to have it clean shaved.
Oh no, not at this
no,
gingerbread
this is
brothel.
This is au naturel.
If you saw the house, you would understand. There were crackle bars sticking out of the house.
Because it was a crack
Oh.
house.
It was a crackle
I
house.
bet. I
It was a
bet.
crackle house, yes.
Oh, man.
Oh.
But I just want to know, you spent all of this time. We've seen beautiful ones, and you spent all this time making a beautiful house just to break it and eat it. Why?
Yeah, I know.
Why? Why?
Why do you do the Christopher Walken? Why? Because we like to feel powerful
It
as
made me
humans.
have ginger thoughts, Trippy. Yeah. That's a comment from Trippy.
Me or the gingerbread house?
You really, really.
We also got a comment that says I'm a typical man stealing jokes.
Oh, who is that from?
MK
MK, my girl.
saying I'm a typical man.
So Trippy,
But
you like the pubes?
really,
Go
you
for
knew
it.
where mom was going and you ran in there real quick with it.
That's what she said.
He likes to hear.
Yeah.
What?
He likes to hear himself.
Sometimes. That's why I got the reverb on.
I'm over here to reel him in because JR would never get a word in edgewise.
Ooh, you say that.
I'm saying that JR has good things to say and you talk over him a lot.
By the way, Trippy E said it
No.
wasn't cream, it was crabs.
You're lucky. That was brought up. But you are so lucky that he has young daughters because he has patience. Because otherwise, whoa,
Wow.
wow, that's right.
Wow.
Oh, so instead of wow is whoa. Okay.
Yes.
Next week it's wow.
No creepy
So-
voice. Bad studio. Bad. Smack his hand.
That's yours. Whoa.
All right. All right. Did you guys want this last question I had or what?
Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah,
for it.
sure.
All right. Have you heard about Biden commuting death sentences of 37 out of 40 federal death row inmates to life in prison?
No.
You know what
I
kills
haven't
me
heard
about that?
What?
I wanted to kill somebody. I'll admit it. There was time in my life I wanted to kill somebody, and I didn't because I was afraid of repercussions. And now, I would have been commuted. Life would have been great. I would have killed the person I wanted to kill, and I'd be scot-free.
I'm not going to call her the faceless mother anymore. I'm going to call her the murderous mother.
Oh, that movie was good.
Yeah, I saw it on Lifetime last week.
It's disgusting.
What, the movie?
No,
Oh.
no. It's once again we have well, no. Let's be fair. He didn't make this decision because he doesn't know what he's doing. But whoever did make these decisions has never suffered a loss in their life. They've never had a loved one. They've never had somebody they love be affected by anything that they know of. Because how with a clear conscience can you do this? You maybe he should have looked in those families' eyes before he did this. Although he wouldn't have seen it because he's drooling, but
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. There was a comment that came in that was delayed from when I said the gingerbeard thing, and it was Trippy saying, "Stop! My girl already had a dream of me and you doing gay things at a Chinese buffet."
Yes, with wait, was it with Travis?
I don't.
He said that apparently there's a third person named Travis in the scenario.
Yeah, I know. I heard. All right.
I got a text about this
But I
yesterday.
will say, all right. So it's okay for you to commute the sentences of all these people with extreme stuff, but now at the same time as doing that, you're gonna make it so a homeless person has to go to jail. So you aren't trying to make it any bit like you are. I don't see any standard here. There's no like. Are you trying to clear your conscience by doing one and then doing the other? Like, what are you doing?
Trippy said, "I
He
feel."
has no conscience.
Trippy
Get
said,
out of
"I."
his
It's the
life.
only thing that it's because
Okay.
it's so bipolar.
Trippy said, "I feel you, Mom." It's like 24/7 for me, thinking about murder. I guess.
Yes. Okay, so,
I think that's what he's referencing.
Yes.
wait
yes.
a minute. Man, what is that movie where they prop the dead guy up?
Oh, Weekend at Bernie's.
He's the weekend at Bernie's.
Yes, I saw that.
Yo, weekend at Joey's.
We have no idea who's running the country. None. because Harris is drunk all the time.
Okay.
It's whoever's holding him up that night.
Okay, so this is what I'll say. I'm big on criminal justice reform, but I can't get down with this. Like when you actually like go through the files of what these people did, these federal inmates did to get life to get death row sentences.
In federal.
just-
In federal.
I just can't get down with that.
It's not state. It's federal.
Yeah, you're talking like
You got death sentence from federal. You don't get your sentence reduced.
pretty much anyone. The only 3 people that didn't have their sentences commuted to life were people who did acts of terrorism or massive hate crimes. So if it was a minor hate crime, I guess
So,
you just got commuted to life in prison.
This
There
isn't
are-
prison reform. This is destroying things. This isn't prison reform. Prison reform would be, hey, the person who's out there who's selling drugs, maybe let's lighten their sentence and maybe possibly set them up in a system where they could actually fix themselves instead of putting them in jail. While the person who's out there killing months of people go to jail for life, may get killed in jail because and that motherfucker took a bunch of eyes
Well,
and
first
put
of
them in a
all-
basket.
first of all,
Maybe.
I don't feel that they should be able to commute sentences of we the people, because to get the death penalty, there's not one, there are 2 trials. One, to convict the person. The second, to be able to find the death penalty. By we the people, a jury of peers.
So that
Wait a
mean-
minute, when there used to be peers.
Does it have to be unanimous too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure about the death
D-
penalty, but it has to be unanimous.
Oh, I thought it had to be unanimous
I'm not
decision.
sure. Well, we should look that up because I know it has
Yeah,
to be unanimous when it
hold
comes
on.
to guilt.
I can't.
Yeah, hold on. Keep talking.
I know
So
it has to be unanimous when it comes to guilt, but I'm not sure about the death penalty. You'd think it would be, but now we're getting into the law, which the jury of the peers has become a bit of a joke.
It's ridiculous. It's
I agree.
ridiculous. You can't on one hand, I'm going to bring it back to you. You can't on one hand say that you're going to take homeless people and put them in jail because they're homeless. And then on the other hand, turn around and say, this guy who, I don't know any of these cases, I'm going to paraphrase right here. This guy who unanimously was convicted for murdering or killing or whatever form that you want to use, a bunch of things that
Well,
shouldn't
crime
have
bad
been done.
enough to warrant death.
Things,
To warrant
kill
death.
A bunch of things.
A crime to warrant death.
What is it?
We're going to shrink that, but we're going to make it more extreme on this side. It's
Okay. So I researched it. In most jurisdictions within the United States, a jury must unanimously agree to sentence someone to death. There's a few states where it could be non-unanimous, like Alabama or Florida, but most jurisdictions require a unanimous decision. So that means a jury of your peers sat up there and unanimously said, "What you did is so horrific, you deserve to die."
like what you just said. You can't do just a little hate crime and get away with it. You got to do a big crime to get
Yes,
away
but-
with it.
No, you have to do a massive crime to not get away with it.
This brings
Opposite.
this brings us into something that could run for hours: the law and the bastardization of it.
It's interpreted by whoever is there at that moment and not consistently.
Yes, it's beyond that. So, just like the farming, I can tell you, before a trial, there's a lot of what they call pretrial conferences. And in these pretrial conferences, the judge decides what evidence can go in, what evidence cannot go in. And if we the people knew what evidence is being denied from the jury because the jury might be tainted, it's scary. For instance, the mode of arresting the said person, of what certain and let me think, certain organizations do to arrest someone is not told to the jury, so the jury can't be tainted. But it does come into play. It should come into play because everyone should be aware of what goes on in this country so that they know they could look at somebody and say they're on trial for a reason and they must be guilty. And at some point, everyone has to sit back and know if they could do something to one person, they could do it to you. And I'm not talking political figures here. I'm talking Joe Schmoes. So this is another subject I could talk on a lot about. And I will end there because I'm going to get myself in trouble.
The faceless has her entire career has been stemmed in the law, so she knows quite a lot about it.
I'm fortunate.
They be question marks. They be question marks. They be question
No,
marks.
but she-
Trippy just commented that.
She brings up good points.
They be
Yes.
questions. They be questions.
She did a case on it.
Ah,
She said that my entire life, just so you know.
I also like this one comment from before him. How is it a jury of peers when they're all registered to vote and they're picked by how they vote?
They're not supposed to be. They were supposed to be chosen randomly. But being chosen randomly has gotten, once again, bastardized because
Bastard.
they ask you questions to be on juries like, do you belong to any organizations? And that sounds kind of innocuous, no big deal. But what if you do belong to certain organizations? Then they write away a no. Oh, she's going to vote this way because she belongs to this organization. Or what news do you watch? Where do you get your news? Well, okay, so if you say WSNBC, whizzah, got that vote. I know how she's voting. But if they say Newsmax, possibly Fox News, or any conservative, oh, we don't want that person on the jury, or we do. There is nothing random about it anymore. It is no longer our peers.
I get my news from thegoodnetwork.org.
Oh, we know how you pick your votes.
No, I'm just teasing, I'm joking. I get some of my questions from there, though.
Good News Network is actually really good. They do
Okay.
positive news with a positive swing.
Yeah, I was just making a joke. No, but she brings up a good point. You know,
GNN.
it's just not random the way it's supposed to be. A lot of what was put in place with good intent, and it's been twisted.
It's been twisted like a good knife. I think, JR, what's your thoughts? Wow.
I think that I agree with the voice in the back of the room. It should be random, but I feel like there's a lot of things, a lot of underhand things going on, and it to me, it's just gonna come out. Yeah. Right. So
Oh
it's
yeah, the
complicated.
faceless
It's
mother hasn't been around for our conversations about the year of enlightenment.
Yeah, we're going into the year of enlightenment.
The idea is
Exactly.
2025 is supposed to be the year of enlightenment. Like we're supposed to learn
Yeah.
a lot.
Yep,
Well,
It's the common
it's not
theme in
only
this podcast.
It's not only enlightenment, but
it's the year
also,
it breaks.
You better get
It's
off
the
these
year
phone.
of
Oh, we know.
justice. It's the year of justice, and I believe all the wrongs are going to be corrected in 2025. That's what I feel.
2020, 2025, 2025.
It's like
The
anything
great
in life.
enlightenment.
There got to be a reset, and the reset is you take out the trash so you can have a house clean, And 2025 is the
Facts.
reset. That's my thoughts.
All right. That's the last question I had, folks.
Hey,
Well-
they tell you don't look up, but now they want you to look up. That's where we leave it.
That's why the drones are there.
That's
Right.
what Dark Flow
That's-
Media says.
That's what
He
we've been
says,
saying.
why do they
That's-
want us to look
that's what it
up?
means. They don't want you to
Yeah.
look up. Now they want you to look up.
So they
Yeah, I
gotta look
know.
the other way.
We've been
Yeah.
talking about this.
It's. We're saying they're trying to
If they say
distract
look
you.
up, you look over there and over there. Or
You
look
do what
to the right
Trippy
and
E
left.
does.
Look up one.
When
Look,
Trippy E is
when
told
you're
to do
gonna-
the cycle, he doesn't do the cycle. When he's told to do the cycle, he does the cycle.
when you're going to cross the street, look left and right first.
That's right.
Right.
If they're telling you to look up, you look right, you look left. Because they want you to look up.
I'm looking down.
I'm looking
I'm
around.
down. I was thinking the same thing. I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah,
it's
see?
true.
You're getting to know me too, JR Michael.
They
All
want
right.
me. They want me to look
All
up. I'm
right.
putting signs up there.
It's
look
after-
down.
Pseudo, it's after 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You remember when they used to ask that? They don't ask that
All
anymore,
right.
do they?
That's my point. It's after 10 p.m.
All right,
It's time to
everyone.
wrap it up. Does anybody have anything to say to wrap it up?
Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, everybody else, and the more people that find out about this, the more we could just be there. Yeah.
And also,
Mermaid.
we just want to say like and subscribe. Also, listen to Pseudo's new album coming out, and thank you for joining us. Hostage number 2, Mother, tonight. It was a pleasure having you, and we look forward to having you again. Have a safe trip.
Will you let her
guys.
go now? Please? Will you let her go now? I did what I promised. I did what I
Okay.
promised.
Yes, you
I got
did.
the
You
keys.
did.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
swallow them now.
Anyway, hey, folks. They might let me free. I don't know. I know you'll stop listening if they do let me go. So like and subscribe, or whatever you have to do. Maybe if enough of you like and subscribe, I'll be free from these shackles.
Enjoy 2024. Peace, love, and happiness. Take it easy, guys. Signing out.
2025 is gonna be epic.
See you next year.